I was trained to fight battles. In the army, they teach you how to stand your ground under fire, how to push forward when your body screams to quit. But nothing prepared me for this battle. One day I was wearing my uniform, standing tall. The next I was lying in a hospital bed, staring at a ceiling I didn't want to see, the sound of monitors, the smell of antiseptic, and then the words that shattered me. I'm sorry. There's no heartbeat. My hands went cold. My chest felt hollow. I had carried life inside me, and now that life was gone. I went home, but I didn't really go home. I disappeared inside myself. The woman who could run miles with a rucksack on her back now struggled to get out of bed. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to smile. I didn't want to pray, because how do you pray when it feels like God didn't hear you the first time? They don't talk about it in the military manuals, the war that happens inside your own mind. I was used to the enemy being in front of me, but this enemy was inside me. Depression, guilt, shame. It told me I was broken. It told me I wasn't a real woman anymore. It told me God had forgotten me. Nights were the hardest. The house would go quiet, and my thoughts got loud. I'd hear that whisper, "You'll never hold a baby in your arms." One night, I sat on the floor with my uniform in my lap. I traced the name tape over my heart. I thought about all the battles I'd survived, and I said out loud, through tears, "God, I don't know how to fight this, but if you still have a plan for me, show me." It wasn't instant. It wasn't easy. But the next morning I opened my Bible, and my eyes landed on Isaiah 41:10. "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." I clung to that like a lifeline. I made myself go outside. I made myself go to church. I made myself believe, even when my heart didn't feel it yet, that God was not done. Years passed. I kept serving. I kept healing. And then one day, I felt that familiar nausea. I took a test. Positive. Fear tried to creep back in, but this time I fought back. Every kick I felt in my belly was a reminder. God restores. 9 months later, I heard the most beautiful sound, the cry of my baby boy. I held him in my arms and I whispered, "They said I'd never hold you, but God said otherwise." To the woman watching this, to the soldier, the mother, the fighter who feels empty, I want you to know your story isn't over. The enemy wants you to think the miscarriage, the loss, the heartbreak is the end. But our God is a God of resurrection. If He can bring me from the battlefield of my own mind to the nursery of my own son, He can do the same for you. Psalm 34:18 says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. And your arms will not always be empty.